One of the CCL Midwest qualifier, St. Clair College versus Iowa State University. We are now here underway. Hardpoint being the first game mode. St. Clair taking that early point.
Yeah, Priestley straight on the point early. Blaz with that first blood as well. Iowa State coming into this one. Their roster, verbose, Cabela's just falls on the hard point. Quazon and Luka Dawn gonna round out their four. Saints off to a nice little start with 16 points. Gonna have pretty good control of this alley too.
Up to this early 20 points have been on the positive side of these frags so far too. We're gonna see Bendy getting that work done in the backside. I guess yeah, run it down. Relaz, Bendy, Blaz, and Priestley. So the same four we saw from last semester most of the time. This is one of our few teams actually that is pretty much a fully returning roster. These guys have a lot of continuity, playing a lot of MW2. Priestley still finding tons and tons of kills. The Saints at about 30 on this first hard point tick, a couple seconds away till it resets for point 2.
That's actually going to be a trade to come through. Verbose takes down Blaz in the end, and Iowa State able to grab 10 points for themselves, but Saints keep ticking that one up. Now on towards that next hard point too. Bendy is holding Luka down in this corner, cannot rotate. Cabela's finds one onto Blaz, tries to make it into that hard point, but Saints wiping out 3. Verbose the only one left alive.
Yeah, Priestley going to find another kill onto Verbose, so that's going to be all those Iowa State members down. Blaz now going to pick one up as well. Blaz still trying to do work. He's going to end up finding that headshot as well. Beautiful job. The Saints still chunking away at this hard point. Up into that mid-50s now. Blaz is going to get shut down there. Bendy onto that 5 streak. Maybe potentially get that cruise missile online sooner or later. The Saints still doing an excellent job to find these kills, string them together, and keep this point ticking away. Relaz still doing work up there.
Now Luka Dawn tries to use that fancy footwork to make it out of the way, but is going to get taken down. Verbose climbs up this ladder, finds one. Can they find the second onto Blaz here? The 1v1, one pushes through. Not going to be ready for that one. Cabela falls, but Luka Dawn is able to finally pick up that kill, but these kills are going back and forth, back and forth. But in terms of the hard point, it's almost been all Saints here for most of this game.
Oh, Bendy. 3 members.
What is happening?
Bendy trying his best to avoid the entire Iowa State team is going to get away for a couple seconds there. Now St. Clair still trying to maybe get the stick with the Semtex. They're actually going to take up that trophy system. Priestley trying to work into this rooftop. Iowa State did a great job defending it. The Saints, though, they blitz it. Bendy, a little bit of collateral in the process there, but the Saints do end up getting Iowa State off that hard point. The point right now in no man's land. Now back into the Saints' control at about that 80 mark, at about a 50-point lead now with 12 seconds away from the next point.
Yeah, headshots in this game are just absolutely crucial. You see how much they increase the time to kill there, or how much they decrease the time to kill. Players are just dropping like flies. Bendy can't find that one. It's a triple kill to go the way of Iowa State, and now they've got a good hold on this hard point. They've got trophy systems set up all over the map. Priestley able to find 2, though. That's those headshots I was talking about. Switches to this Vaznev for 3. Can he find the 4th? No, Verbo's going to shut them down, but Priestley, the multi-kill, the triple kill to come through, and you flip control of that hard point.
And then Relaz, for good measure, going to get that spawn grenade over onto Cabela's. Now Blaz and Relaz still going to work in that 2-man game, finding these frags. Priestley, so consistent for so long for St. Clair, still showing up in this first game. A minute and a half on the hard point. Only Blaz, the only other member with any hard point time. Bendy and Relaz, you are there to create that space, zone off this Iowa State team. Keep them off of that hard point as long as possible. Now the Saints at the 120 mark right now, about to be up about 80 points now. They've done so good getting early on this hard point, getting tons and tons of progress. And Iowa State has usually just been left with the scraps.
Yeah, Iowa State ready to hunker down on this next hard point as it pops. You see everyone set up in here. Relaz falls quickly, but not before he's able to find one of his own. Luka Dawn shuts down Priestley, and all of the members of Iowa State cleared out, but a few of them on these respawns running back in. The rotations are good, but 3 kills. 1 for Bendy, 2 for Relaz. Shuts that down quickly.
Yeah, Iowa State has to find some way to try to get back in this game. That lead now extending into triple-digit territory and counting. The Saints still have full control at this point. They're going to find a couple of those frags as well. Verbose going to be good to trade one back, taking out Priestley there. But this hard point still tipping away in this Saints' favor. They're doing such a good job to zone off all these members. Priestley, a couple shots in the mid there, is going to get traded out. Now Luka Dawn seeing if he can find the shot. Blaz going to get taken out. Now Iowa State seeing if they can find this last little push to flip the hard point. They're finally going to get it, but not before the Saints get 25 extra points.
Yeah, almost a 120 deficit right now for Iowa State. They're able to make it just short of that with these points at the end here, but now they gotta hold this next hard point. They gotta hold it for a while. Saints grab, you grab 30 points on this one, and you're easily able to convert that into the game in just the next few. Really up to Iowa State to start providing that resistance. Cabela kill onto Blaz to start doing that. As his teammate Luka Don there on the site is going to fall to Priestley. Priestley's got a great angle up here.
Yeah, going to start with that Semtex as well, seeing what he can find out, and he's going to find the kill. Verbose going to fall to that Semtex for last, putting in work on the rooftops. Down goes Cabela's. The Saints now back to that triple-digit lead right now. Bendy and Quazen going to trade a couple out of each other there, but this hard point still in St. Clair College's favor here. This lead just ever so growing. Relaz good for a couple. Make it 3 men down for Iowa State. Bendy going to round that one out. That's going to be a team kill. Triple kill to Relaz. Still doing work on the backside of the map here on that 5 streak as well. All the Saints having their pop-off moments so far. You can see the KDRs. You can see that hard point time increasing as well. So far, just a solid effort.
Yeah, new hard point up. One Saint already on it. Got it locked down here as Iowa State. One falls. Lucadon falls. Relaz falls on the hard point, but Bendy holding it right off the point, holding it behind this car. Has amazing angles into this building. He's about to catch this player on the right. Verbose. No. Will he catch his hands there? Verbose somehow still alive. Pushed in by Bendy. Finally taken down. This hard point ticks away the Saints. Now just about 35 points away from victory here.
Yeah, Iowa State has to find some way to try to get any bit of momentum, because right now they have not been able to find their footing in this game, and it's just come down to losing a lot of these entry duels. The Saints find that first pick or two. They've been finding those 3 or 4 multi-kills as well, and they have not let this hard point slip from their fingers basically the entire game. As you can see, almost up to what will essentially be a 200-point lead. Bendy is going to come in with that cruise missile, see if he can catch any of these Iowa State members on surprise, but they're all getting taken out. Is going to end up finding a double kill there. Make it 2 with the cruise missile. Now the Saints should be able to take this hard point. 1 or 2 more kills to ice things off, and that is going to be map 1 over to St. Clair College in just a few moments.
Bendy, you've all but secured the game, and there it is. That cruise missile at the end. What a huge double kill to just secure that last 10 points that you need on that next hard point. An absolute slaughter from the Saints here in game 1.
Yeah, they are playing up to their CCL form from last semester. We mentioned it, this core 4 returning back for a new semester. They have the exact same look, though they played so well there. And every single member there has that positive KD. You see that hard point time getting up there as well. Just super sound effort from all 4 members. And Iowa State, you got to find some way to get back in this one now.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty devastating loss, but I mean, you saw small flashes of when things really worked out for them. Like right at the starting, you're able to grab like 20 points in that alleyway, shut down the Saints right at the end. But after that, I mean, the Saints, they would grab 1, 2, start staggering these spawns almost like it's Overwatch, and the points would just start rolling through on these hard points.
Yeah, and it's okay to try to take the second half of the point if, you know, maybe you don't have the spawn set up, you don't have the rotations ready. It's okay if you give up maybe 15, 20 seconds, but Iowa State was waiting till like the 15, 20 second mark, so you're giving away 40 points for every 10, 15 at that rate, and then you can see the scoreline eventually. It was 250 to 63 or whatever it was. The Saints just always felt like when Iowa would try to close that gap, the Saints would find those last couple kills. We saw a couple triple kills, we saw Relaz, we saw Priestley, just those are backbreakers for a team like Iowa, and they couldn't really recover.
Yeah, a big triple kill like that is, you sometimes forget about that in hardpoint, but that's 15 to 20 points, right? Every single time a triple kill or a double kill comes through, and those add up and stack up, and sometimes the deficit just becomes too much to try and come back from, and that's kind of where Iowa State found themselves in that game 1.
Yep. I think we will throw it to a very, very quick break before we get into map 2 here, but the Saints are up 1-0. We will see you guys in just a minute or two.
back here for map 2, coming in for search and destroy on Hotel. Iowa State gonna be on the attack in this first round here. Bendy with the sniper, just one shot, gonna get tagged down dangerously low behind this luggage. Is he able to make it out is the question. Keeps getting tagged up. Poison running out of ammo though. Bendy's able to make it out towards that left side. He sees the foot. He sees the planter. Take him down. Bendy with that first blood.
How does Bendy survive through the luggage cart? Now he finds a second kill on the round. Iowa State, you know they have got to be feeling that one deep inside. They had Bendy dead to rights. That luggage, though, that material, basically a bulletproof vest for him. Why not make it a third? Can Bendy find the ace with the sniper rifle? Will the rest of the team try to enable him to get this ace all on Verbose to try to make heads or tails of what just happened? He's going to spot out one member, going to try to go for the re-swing. He's going to shut down Bendy's ace, but still 3 members of St. Clair left to deal with, and he'll be shut down.
I believe that was Relaz comes in for that trade. Bendy going to be giving away the intel of where that enemy player is, and first round goes to Saints on the defense there. Bendy just coming in and absolutely cleaning house at the beginning, and you saw on the attack there, Iowa beelines it towards that A site. At least from what I've casted on this map, it seems like A site is going to be that preferred site for most teams on the attack.
Yeah, Ace seems to be usually the preference. Obviously, some teams are going to, try to throw a wrinkle in things, try to see if they can have any other, not off meta, but, kind of catch someone on surprise. The Saints now be over on that attacking side. Let's see if Bendy has any more sniper shenanigans in his wing, but the Saints now going to get that pre-fire going on early. Going to get the tag up. They're actually going to find an early kill. Priestley taking out Flaza nice and early.
Yeah, I think Poison thought, he heard the shots, right? I think he just thought that one of those players was going to be an easy pick, but Priestley ends up coming in with a double kill to start off this round and completely grabs control of this A site for the team. Blaz comes in, takes down Lucadon as well, takes down another. Blaz for 2 at the end. Double kills for the team here.
Yeah, nice little 2-for-2 deal there for the Saints. Blaz. The Saints, just another great job. They find the 4-0 sweep. Priestley finding the double kill. Blaz picking up the rest. Just such a good job for the Saints.
Yeah, we do not condone this, but coming in 2-0 here, Saints grab that one. Now 3 players here, Priestley, Blaz, Relaz, perfect KDs right now. Iowa State, 1 kill on the board after 2 rounds. Granted, it's search. Sometimes rounds just shake out like that, right? You're not going to find a few kills. Still time to put in some work in this game, but I think this is going to be a key round. Bendy on this sniper. Can he be stopped is the question.
Yeah, hand down, man down. Cabela's falling to that sniper rifle yet again. The Saints showing full control in the search and destroy. Just as you mentioned, Bendy, why not one more? The man is on fire for both. The next to fall at his hand, Bendy looking for the re-swing. Why not a third? Bendy, now can he go find that elusive ace he was searching for earlier? It's all on Poison. The Saints don't have any info quite yet. Blaz is getting very, very close, though. He has the angle lined up. He's going to get taken out, though. Poison, exactly what he was looking for to find that first kill, to try and give Iowa State at least some kind of hope. But that hope will get dashed, and St. Clair will take yet another round.
3-0 now, and bringing it back on to attack now. St. Clair most likely looking to execute that exact same A hit they did last time. I mean, it seems like that's what every team is kind of playing for on this map, right? We've seen, I think I've seen 2 rounds in the lifespan of MW2 where teams have gone towards that B site. The B site's the one, see, I gotta explain it here, I gotta describe it because nobody knows what it looks like. It's actually a kitchen, right? And it's got a lot of these, cool angles where you can hold, there's like 2 doorways to come in. I think it's a very cool site to play around, but most of these teams, they take this exact same route towards A every round because it works out 99% of the time. Verbose, though, first blood to come in.
Yeah, finally a bright spot for Iowa State. You find that first blood. Now you have the numbers advantage. You don't have sight control quite yet. The Saints actually are going to find that plant. Luka Don now going to jump out of that window. Maybe he can get to the back line here. Poison going to find a kill. He's going to find a pair, actually. Priestley, the only one left, is going to be good for 1. He has 3 of these Iowa State members hunting him down, though. Good for 1. Gonna spin around. Gonna be good for the second one as well. Now into the 1v1. The Saints did find that bomb plant as well, so Priestley, wait for this health regen to come through. He might be able to find this last kill, clutch up this 1v3. It's all on him and Verbose though, and the time is running low.
As the color returns to his screen, there's only 10 seconds left. Priestley, you don't have too much time to kill. Priestley finds the kill, and St. Clair College finds number 4 there on that attacking round. What a perfect bomb plant to come through. What a perfect post plant to come through. That jump shot ends up hitting there. That seems like a long time to kill for the Vaznev, but
they were pretty far away.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it is an SMG in the end. I'm just so used to players getting like deleted by the weapon that the second you see 3 shots come out and nobody's dead, I'm just confused.
Yeah, and St. Clair right now, just looking at the scoreboard alone, Priestley 6-0 on that 6 streak, Bendy at 6-2, Blaz and Relaz, a pair of kills in their own right. And I mean, if you look at the stats alone, Bendy and or Priestley, one on their own, has more kills than all of Iowa State combined through these first 4 rounds. For both though, gonna be good for that headshot. Relaz is gonna be the first one to fall, and now Priestley gonna trade one out though, so 3v3 to get things going.
Priestley, I believe that was over towards that B site. He's able to find that kill. So actually one player sending it B site from Iowa State here, and a few more to follow, presumably. The bomb planter, Luka Dawn with the bomb in hand, kind of just staying towards this spawn area. I mean, they've still got 50 seconds to work with. Priestley finds the headshot onto Foizon, and now for Bose and Luka Dawn, the 2 players left to make the play, both of them looking towards this B site. Priestley tags up. The rotation to come around. Priestley is going to fall to Verbose. Bendy finds the kill onto Luka Dawn with that pistol. Verbose the only one left, but bomb is down.
Yeah, and now Verbose will fall as well. So St. Clair now just 1 round away from cleaning up Search and Destroy here, up to this 5-0 lead. Haven't really shown any signs of slowing down. Once again, you see all these members trading off each other so well, not letting anyone take those 1v1 gunfights when necessary. All 4 of these members have had their moment to shine this game so far, and they sit now match point, try to take that 2-0 stranglehold on the series.
And will they make it a clean 6-0 sweep is the question. Iowa State, 8 kills in the game, 8 kills total on the team. Meanwhile, you've got 2 Saints with the same amount of kills there. Verbose, granted, has been good in almost every 1v1, has been good for their 1, but the team so far just not working out on a lot of these plants they try and get through. Cabela's to fall to Blaz initially, and now these Saints, here it is, finally taking it B. You see bomb gonna be planted up in the kitchen here, and there's those doors I was talking about. You're able to just kind of play mind games around those doors. You never know when they're gonna swing open. Verbose trades back a kill for themselves. 3v3. Foizon takes a couple shots, none are gonna land.
And that's the beautiful thing about A being the default and you having such a big lead in the game. You can flood over to B, not one Iowa State member cheating over to that side. Now Blaz finding the kill onto Foizon. 2v2, 25 seconds for Iowa State. Try to make heads or tails. They do have Verbose still alive. He has that 6 frags. Luka Dawn has struggled a little bit to get out of that shooting slump. Blaz taking him out. Now 2v1, all on Verbose. He gets some information, tries to get the spray, but it's all in the timing for these Saints. Relaz gonna fall. 8 seconds left to play. Shots are gonna be rung off. Verbose going to fall. The Saints will take that clean 6-0 sweep in map 2, Search and Destroy.
Blaz with some fantastic movement at the end there. Look at the bob and weave on this man right here. The bullets are just flying by as you're able to wait for the prime opportunity to make your own shot, and that is going to be the 6-0 sweep to come through. Bendy and Priestley 8-3, 8-2 respectively. Blaz 6-3, and Relaz there holding it down 2-3, but I mean, not necessary for Relaz to go off there.
Yeah, go plant the bomb. Go make sure you play off the sites properly. But just a clean effort. Bendy with that sniper rifle, though. That was the nice thing early on in those rounds. Finding those back-to-back 3Ks, essentially. Doing such a good job. Especially the first... The game starts. He is trapped behind a set of luggage. Gets tagged up to 1 HP. Somehow walks away with 3 kills.
Yeah, I don't know. We're watching him getting tagged down through the wall every time he starts to regen, get hit one more time, and then ends it off with a 3K in the round. I don't know how those puzzle pieces get put together, but something's not right.
Yeah, exactly. The Saints, though, up to that 2-0 lead. Iowa State kind of struggling to find their footing so far, but they have another chance to try to keep this series going. That being said, though, we will throw it to a very, very quick break. Map 3 will be coming back in just a few. And we are back for map 3, potentially our decider in this first round of CCL qualifier. St. Clair College has taken out Iowa State in these first 2 maps, 250 to 63 on hardpoint, and then a 6-0 sweep in search and destroy. But Iowa State has the first 2 kills over here on control.
Yeah, control. It's also Saints on the attack. So keep in mind, yeah, you lose those lives early, but A, they've just evened it out, and really, you're playing for those objectives here on attack. You're waiting for those captures to come through, although we've talked about this before, and this happened a lot in Vanguard, I feel like, where control games would get to the point where it was team deathmatch, and who can take out the opposing live first. But we're going to have to see, because occasionally you do get those like blitz captures that come through, and suddenly the game's over in 30 seconds with 2 captures.
Yeah, we saw the Saints too. Depending on the team they were playing or the situation, they would sometimes try to go for that split cap, at least to maybe get 1 tick in both. You're going to kind of draw the attention. Not a lot of teams like to employ that strategy, although the Saints now, it is going to be that B-heavy approach. Priestley, though, going to stick Verbose right through that window. Beautiful grenade. Relaz on the backside of this overlook as well. He's going to be good for 2 kills. Luka Don and Cabela's both going to fall, and he's got his sights set on 1 more. A lot of chip damage, and Verbose going to be killed in spawn. Relaz hunting these Iowa State members as they appear into the game here. While all the time matter. The Saints 5 live lead. B done. A 33% done. My
God, Relaz is farming from this corner here. Like, posted up on this cliff. Cabela's not noticing. This entire team not ready. All right, so remember what I said about the whole team deathmatch thing? It didn't end up like that. Nobody got 0 lives, but it might as well have been team deathmatch.
Yeah, it might as well have been team deathmatch. Relaz, if you look earlier in the round, you would be very familiar with this spot. He was here basically the entire game. They could not get him off that small overlook on that little cliffside. He ends up dropping down, still finding a couple of frags. The rest of the Saints didn't really have to get in a gunfight. The last 30 seconds were Relaz single-handedly holding the spawn. Priestley, though, got off to that early 7-0 spree. Is going to have that cruise missile in the back pocket. If you're Iowa State, you got to figure something out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even the kills that he didn't grab, he was able to tag up to the point where Priestley grabs it, Blaz grabs it on the point. Anyone can just put 1 bullet into the player.
1-1 in a round of control.
Yeah. Sure.
6 kills with the sniper rifle to 1-1 in control. Now Blaz, though, could be good for a couple of the Saints. Getting this early frag lead once again. Iowa State, you're going to have to dig in. You're going to have to find some way to get back in this game. They did not check the flank, though. Blaz good for 2. Almost getting that triple, though. Fuezen shutting it down. Bendy is going to try to find him as well, but he gets taken out by Luka Don.
Luka Don, TAC 56 in hand. Such a strong weapon on a map like this. There's so many long sight lines that you throw 2 players with that TAC in hand, and you've got a good core for just long-range gameplay here. Meanwhile, Priestley, though, the turn, make it 2. Bendy finds their own as well, and they're able to shut down that tick. 42 seconds left for Iowa State, and everything they just worked for shut down swiftly by Priestley.
Yeah, they had a chance at the start of the round. They found a couple kills. They took a little bit of map control, but Blaz and Priestley have seized this game from them. Now Bendy going to pick up another kill there to get on the scoreboard. That is going to be a multi-kill. Relaz onto the 8th streak now. He has been so damn effective going back to last round. Bendy, good for another one as well. Look at these KDAs of these Saints members finding kills in droves. Why not 1 more for Bendy? We said he was 1-1 last round. He has made his presence known this round, shredding this Iowa State team, and the lives won't even matter. It's all about the time. Why not a 10 streak to round things out? And another round over to St. Clair.
Dominance. No other words necessary. I don't really have much else to say. The Saints, you know, now that you come into a game mode like this where it's live-based, round-based, every single time we get in here, it's like these past 2 rounds, there's been 1 player to just go on an absolute killing spree coming through. You've got Blaz, 12 kills, Relaz coming in for those double digits as well. Priestley and Bendy so close to hitting that. And you've got, what, 9, 12 total kills from the side of Iowa State.
Yeah, Relaz still on this 10 streak, as you said. And Priestley, look at 4 objective kills in 2 rounds of control. Priestley is going to get that first blood. And now we got Bendy in on the cruise missile, seeing what targets he can lock onto, dropping it through the window and onto Verbose. Another kill with that cruise missile. He is finally going to fall to Fuezen, though. Iowa State trying to see if they can find a couple kills. Fuezen good for 2. Priestley and Bendy immediately good for that answer, though. And the Saints will hold that slight lives edge for now.
Man, the sound of that TAC 56 is a real satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. They really killed it. Won this game. Bendy and Priestley still going kill for kill for kill. They've already found 1 tick here at B, and with a 5 live lead, it looks like they're going to keep going. Blaz actually going to take down Priestley with a Semtex of their own. Blaz is going on a killing spree for more than just the enemies.
If it moves, I'm shooting it and I'm throwing a grenade at it. The Saints right now, kill anything that moves is the name of the game, but it is working out very, very well for them. Look at all 4 of these members, double-digit kills right now. The KD's looking similar. Luka Don, though, shooting the lights out, is going to find a pair there. Now Fuezen, this Iowa State team, finally a sign of life. They're finding 4 or 5 unanswered kills. They have grabbed the lives lead. They have stopped this control of the Saints, at least for the time being. Priestley swinging out on that window is going to be good for one, but a much more even round of Call of Duty than we have seen the entire day.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you see Saints being taken down to almost 25 seconds left here. They're able to grab that second tick at B. Might be able to capture this as well. Bendy's going to be able to find kills like that. Priestley, the only one left on site, finds one. Going to get pushed on by Fuezen, but as long as he can get this regen off, he should be good to find this cap. I mean, you push the player with the Vaznev, and you're going to have a hard time for yourself. Relaz and Blaz find the kill. Bendy able to shut that one down as well. Luka Don finally shuts down Blaz, but now Saints have moved on from B. They're looking towards A. Relaz back to being posted up in this corner. He's ready for these long-range takedowns, but Cabela's not able to finish him off. How is Relaz still alive?
And that's the thing. They get so hyper-focused on Relaz, and rightfully so. He was shredding them in the spawn before, that they're not able to put all their focus onto that actual control point. And what went from 20 seconds, no ticks on either side pretty much. Priestley solo takes B. The Saints waltz on over to A and take it. Priestley ends things off with a triple kill to kick things off, and the Saints dominant 3-0 performance over Iowa State in the first round. I guess second round technically after that first round bye of these CCL qualifiers. 20-2.
Saints moving on in this winner's side handedly. They are going to be just dominating this series. Going to be looking towards the next and not looking back, let me tell you that.
Wow. Priestley, 19 offense kills for Priestley. This guy was all over the map. All of these members, I mean, look at 15 and 12, 12 and 7, 16 and 7, all in double digits. Very strong performance. And like we said, when you can win 2 rounds of control without expiring those lives, because usually what you said, it's going to end up being team deathmatch, but the Saints were able to control those spawns so well, it couldn't even really get to that side of the map to make it into a TDM.
Yeah, it felt like it had devolved to that in that first round when Relaz was just going on an absolute killing spree, but that round ended with like 15 to 12, I might have been 12 lives left for Iowa State there, and just a double cap from the Saints, because there was nobody to stop that capture. There was nobody for contention, because Relaz just kept clearing them out.
Yeah, exactly. That being said, though, we're going to find out our opponent in a little bit, just a little, shortly here. Then, with that being said, we'll be back on the other side. CCL qualifiers will continue.